In the heart of the Volta region of Ghana lay a village shrouded in mystery. This village was known as Ekor, and it was not an ordinary place. Travelers who ventured into Ekor did not leave. The people spoke in whispers about the witches and wizards who lived there, casting dark spells and weaving enchanting tales. It was said that the village was cursed. Anyone who fell in love within its borders faced a dreadful fate: death. In Ekor, no young person had dared to marry for many generations. The elders told stories of a past filled with warmth and laughter, where love blossomed freely. But then, the dark witch Amina, a powerful figure, rose to lead the village. Her envy and jealousy turned love into a danger. Anyone caught in the web of romance was punished by death, ensuring that no young hearts would ever unite. But destiny has its own plans. One fateful day, a young traveler named Makathui entered Ekor. He was curious and adventurous, filled with dreams of exploration. Little did he know, he was stepping into a realm where danger lurked behind every shadow. The lush trees whispered secrets, and the river sang haunting melodies. As Makathui wandered through the village, he noticed that something was amiss. People moved quietly, eyes downcast, as if carrying the weight of their fears. It was then that he saw her, Io, the witch's daughter. She was unlike anyone he had ever met. Her long dark hair flowed like the river, and her eyes sparkled with mischief and sadness. Io stood apart from the rest. She had a free spirit that sighed for love and happiness, but she too felt the heavy hand of her mother's curse. Makathui felt an instant connection with Io. Despite the warnings in the villagers' eyes, he couldn't pull himself away. They spent stolen moments in the woods, sharing dreams and laughter. Io showed Makathui the beauty of Ekor, the vibrant colors of the flowers, and the soothing songs of the birds. But beneath the joy, the shadow of Amina loomed large. The young couple knew they were defying the witch's law, but they could not resist the pull of their hearts. As their love deepened, so did the fear of Amina's wrath. Ao knew the stories. Lovers caught in the witch's snare vanished without a trace. One evening, under the full moon, Ao confessed her fear. "If my mother finds out, Makathui, we will both be doomed." Makathui took her hands and promised, "I will find a way to break the curse. No one should live in fear of love." Driven by hope, Makathui sought out the village's oldest woman, Mama Elorm, who was a wise oracle shunned by the rest. Legend said she once had the power to hold sway over Amina's dark magic. With her help, Makathui learned of the curse that bound Ekor. "Only a true declaration of love can break the spell," Mama Elorm said, her voice trembling. "You must ensure Amina hears your vows, for she needs to witness the love that challenges her dark heart." Makathui and Ao planned a gathering at the village square. Under the watchful eyes of the villagers, Makathui took a deep breath and spoke from his heart. "Amina, I am not afraid of you, or your curse. What I feel for Ao is true love. I would stand against any force to prove that love is stronger than fear." The village was silent, the air thick with tension. Suddenly, the ground trembled as Amina appeared, her figure cloaked in shadows. Her voice echoed like thunder, shaking the hearts of onlookers. "Foolish boy, you dare defy me." Kofi stood tall. "I do, because love is meant to be free, not bound by fear. If you take us together." His words lingered in the air, causing a shift in energy. Amina's expression changed for a brief moment. Then she raised her staff, and Makathui fell, hitting his body on the ground. For a brief moment, the hard lines of her face softened. Then she raised her staff to strike again. But then, Mama Elorm appeared just in time to stop her. They exchanged powers for a while. A flicker of memory passed through Amina's eyes, a time before bitterness had consumed her. She hesitated, and in that moment, the villagers saw a glimmer of hope. "Love?" Amina whispered, almost to herself. The darkness around her shifted, and with it, the heaviness of the curse began to lift. The villagers watched in awe as a light surrounded Makafui and Io, pushing back the shadows that had haunted them for years. With a resounding crack, the spell shattered. Amina realized that love was not a curse, but a light that could heal wounds and revive the village. The dark power over Ekor broke, and laughter faded back into the air, lifting years of sorrow. The curse had ended. Makafui and Io embraced, their love triumphing over fear. From that day forward, Ekor villagers rejoiced as younger couples began to marry, rebuilding the love that had once filled the village with joy. In the end, Ekor transformed from a place of dread to a village where love thrived, a symbol of hope and resilience. Travelers began to enter freely, knowing they could leave with the heart's true treasures. All thanks to a traveler who dared to love and a witch's daughter who longed for freedom. The village was reborn under the stars, love's everlasting glow shining brightly once more.